Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, we've got a new EN concert on the way, which is awesome. Also, other things happened.
Yeah.
That's a mild way to put it, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to get everybody worried off the bat about potential terminations and
explosions.
Life-altering, corporation-altering events, for instance.
Oh, well, let's just get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Carlos?
I'm doing pretty good.
I think the issue of our podcast, we don't do enough deep dives. Let's deep dive on Carlos.
What makes him tick?
When you were 6 years old, how did you feel?
How did I feel?
When you were 6.
Let's start a little more basic. Have you ever felt anything? Do you experience emotion?
No, I do not.
That's okay.
Do you agree with this statement? Time is linear.
I mean, I watched Steins Gate, all right. I'm an expert on this.
Okay.
Very good.
Very good.
Chocolate or peanut butter? Can't have both.
Or. Oh, man. Chocolate.
Valid understanding.
Okay, that's us.
Yeah.
So that's us. That was the deep dive. If you would like another deep dive, leave a comment down below. You can even suggest a topic, and we'll dive right into it.
It's true.
As a bonus fact, if it's one of us, we're more likely to do it. Like, you could do Carlos again. I feel as though there's still more we can fathom.
He's like an onion.
He is. There's layers.
He's got layers.
Hey, I just posted like a 9-paragraph post in our
I did see that.
our secret chat last night.
Someone hoved into your special interest and triggered the trap card that is Carlos's knowledge of Hoyoverse. It was a beautiful thing to see, honestly.
Carlos getting the fucking Sans Undertale glowing fire eyes. Like, well, you probably don't want to start with Honkai's Third Impact, but there's plenty of... And if you do end up liking Star Rail, you can always go back and learn more about the story.
They are interconnected slightly, so you can.
99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, you ask Carlos a question and you get yeah or nah. But if you ask about Hoyoverse, it's on, motherfucker. Like, it's just, we're going off.
I like them fixing the acrylic stands that are very blocked by this Justice acrylic stand.
Those are yours. Those are for you.
These are for me. I get to look at my little Shikanoko and feel better.
Yeah. What happened to her hoop?
What do you mean happened to her? Oh, what happened to her hoop? Did you steal it?
No. Why would I steal it?
Because you ball.
I do ball, but that's a pen holder. Did you know that? We figured it out.
We figured that out like day of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually for holding pens. This little basheme can hold your pen. That's right. If you love Shiko Noko Noko Kashtantan and basheme from Shiko Noko Noko Kashtantan, and you have a pen that needs held, boy, do I have the merchandise for you.
You only have to go to maybe Japan to get it.
Possibly Japan. I imagine you can find ripoffs on like other websites such as Etsy.
That thing was... I looked it up whenever we got back. It was a lot more affordable in Japan. Like, it was like Japan. A quarter of the price in Japan.
They're probably going to have them at anime conventions this year, and they're probably going to be like $40.
Oh, more than that. Because I saw them online, I think, for 60 or something. It was like crazy.
Yes. It's well acknowledged that Shiko Noko no Kashtantan is only going up. Interest is blooming. People can't stop talking about...
Remember that weird deer anime from 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, people can't stop talking about last season's 7 out of 10 comedy.
It's probably like 4 seasons ago, by the way I experienced them.
Anyways, so hey, remember HoloLive?
No.
All right, we're going to have to start more basic.
Seeing a theme this week.
Could you simplify it as the running gag for this podcast? Every time you hear a variation on the joke, you have permission to take a shot of water because you need to drink more water.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Stay hydrated.
Just like you would need to do at a hypothetical
concert.
Yes.
Yes.
For HoloLive English.
And weren't we quite parched when we went to HoloLive's second EN concert live in the world?
Breaking Dimensions?
But
as seen on the towel in front of Carlos.
But geez, Nick, everything good has a sequel. Like Overwatch had Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
So, does Breaking Dimensions have a sequel?
It does now.
What's it called?
One for All.
Wow, like in the anime about the hero guy?
No, like the Three Musketeers.
Oh, like the Three Musketeers. That's where they got it too, actually, on 4-5. We simplified it. Wow, there's another HoloLive EN concert. We are so fucking broke. We can't do this again.
No, we're not going this
We're
year.
not going. We're not going.
I want to so badly.
We're not even going to try. This year was way too packed with
Listen,
all sorts of things.
I flew around the world.
when I saw the concert get announced, I said to my friend at the moment, let's see what Nick says. I'll go from there.
I appreciate you deferring, but even like as recklessly as I spend my money, and I'm very stupid. No is the answer this time. There's nothing in the budget for this.
I would never ever get rid of my Breaking Dimensions experience, but when I left it, my reaction was, that was good. I don't really need to do that specifically again.
I do. I would do this again in a heartbeat. I don't have the money. That's literally the only barrier. And that and the fact that August is a very busy month for me. And this concert will be on August 23rd and 24th. That's right. It's another 2-day event. So tickets are, once again, expensive in their own right. They're going to cost some amount of United States currency.
$95 to $160 per Carlos's notes.
Yes, per day.
Per day.
Per day.
Per fucking day.
So if you want to go to both, it's up to $320.
If you miss a day, that's the day they're going to do Donkey Kong Street. That's the day.
Yep.
Yep.
So if you can get tickets for both days, congratulations. The venue that they're going to be at this time has about 6,000 seats.
Radio City Music Hall in New York, which is a beautiful venue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bigger than the previous venue.
Good.
It's almost double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radio City Music Hall is a much bigger deal.
Which is awesome, because frankly, they need to act like they're a big deal, because they are. They sold out immediately last time. People are willing to travel for this because, honestly, flights from California to New York are shockingly more affordable than you might expect, because it's a direct shot, and they fly it like 400 times a day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things where, like, there's a lot of people that are going to be really excited, and they're going to fly in for this, and they're going to make it a big thing.
Well, besides that, they always plan these events for the exact same time as there's an anime convention, literally like up the block.
Which is smart.
It's always Anime NYC on the East Coast, or at least historically of the 2 times they've done it here, it has been that.
Well, they do that for all of their West Coast events too. Like there's something going on at the same time as the Dodgers thing.
Anime Expo is usually the West Coast thing that happens at the same time they do big events, I think.
Usually.
So, yeah, usually. Which makes sense because all the weebs are in town. Let's go.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, people are coming in for the big event already. Snatch them away while you can for a little bit, for a couple hours of wonderful music at the Radio City Music Hall.
Yep. Or like last year for Breaking Dimensions, where you could go to Breaking Dimensions if you could get tickets, or you could have actually gone to Anime NYC, and then they also had HoloLive concerts like at the convention in addition to Breaking Dimensions.
Yeah, because they were doing in Reco or something, like advertising there, I think. That was their big thing they had there. But then you're right, they were doing other concerts there too, right?
It was the general HoloLive World Tour concerts last year, because they had Breaking Dimensions and the World Tour, which were not the same thing.
And they're doing the World Tour again this year too, I think.
World Tour again
I assume, yeah.
So
yeah.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of opportunity to see things. It's great.
But don't worry if you can't be there in live attendance, because HoloLive has a solution for you.
Mm-hmm.
Introducing tickets you pay for to see a YouTube video.
Yeah, the streaming tickets.
The streaming tickets.
Which I figure we'll probably do that.
Yes.
I'm going to bully Cameron into coming over so we can watch it all.
He's going to have to bully the hell out of me.
That's going to happen.
He's going to bully the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. Nothing new there.
I mean, we know I'm a big fan of 3D Lives. But I mean, they are going to announce the next HoloLive.
If there's one to see, it's this. Come on.
They're going to announce the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th generation of HoloLive there.
It's true.
By the way,
Generation 13.
There was like 4 more 3D lives in the last week or 2, and I just didn't. I didn't watch them this time.
Squeezing my fingers.
Okay, I'm speaking for myself when I say that's okay. Frankly, we talk about a lot of 3D lives, and honestly, I'm kind of out of things to say about them at this point. Unless there's like, oh my god, she sang that one song from that show I loved as a kid. That's pretty much the only contribution I ever have to those anymore. That's actually worth anything. It's fun to point out and just be like, Watame's 3D Live happened. Yeah, like, I don't know. How do you feel about 3D Lives? I know you're huge on them, so I don't want to, like, put words in your mouth.
I don't listen to a lot of VTuber music to start.
Okay.
So whenever 3D Live goes, it's like, okay, cool.
Well, that's
Yeah.
okay, because they don't sing VTuber music at most of them.
Yeah, they
That's
sing
true.
anime music, which is
Anime songs.
starkly similar. Often you hire people who made that music and then they make VTuber music. My feeling is 3D Lives are hard to cover because generally speaking, it's an hour of a nice lady singing. It's hard to talk about a nice good hour of a lady singing unless there's interesting things to talk about, because it's hard to talk about singing because we aren't a musical analysis podcast.
We're not getting into the vibrato quality.
Yeah, we don't talk about
Right.
the mezze forte. It's fun to go over the track list, especially when there's a wonky, weird one.
That's true.
And especially whenever like it's someone we're looking forward to, or it's clear the talent's trying to do something different. Like Narissa's, I feel as though we did not struggle to speak about it.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
Narissa was going a little too fucking hard.
that's true. Also, we all watched that one, so we actually could
because we all
come
knew it was
together
going to be a
on it.
weird one.
Yeah. And I watched it because Narissa. I'll watch whatever, basically.
Yeah.
But
I understand that.
that's one of those ones where I'm like, do you guys, as the audience, how do you feel about
I feel like we don't get
3D
any
Lives.
feedback on the audience on 3D Lives. How have you felt about our 3D Live coverage we've been doing for years?
Yeah, I'm really curious about this because I don't know necessarily if it's something that we should change or would need to change or anything.
If you want more 3D Lives, Carlos will have his new bonus podcast, Carlos's Funny 3D Live Hour, where he alone.
That's right. Tune in for Carlos and the
That's
3D
not what it's
Lives.
gonna feel like. We should just make a lot of hype material for it, and then you get Carlos. Like I'm just like, ladies and gentlemen, the
Boys
boy who
and girls.
could, Carlos.
That's right. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Let's go. Tell us about Shiori's 3D Live.
Oh, I also saw that one.
This isn't about you.
No, let me in, Carlos. Let me in, Carlos. Carlos.
The moment we're out, we went back in.
Yeah, the second we're out, Carlos like, okay, Suisei was able to.
That's okay, because it was Zeta and Louis that had theirs these last couple of weeks.
I actually did kind of want to watch Louis because I heard it was good.
We will talk about it very briefly, but for a different
I like
reason.
Zeta's vibe.
Perfect. Zeta does have a sick vibe.
Zeta's been playing Don't Starve a lot with Shiori lately, I think.
Oh, cool.
I woke up one day and it's like they're doing it together. I'm like, Zeta? What did you two DM? Anyways. There's an interesting part about this announcement, however, though, for HoloLive's third big EN live, right? Gigi Murin and also Justice is going to be there.
Parentheses and others. Featuring Gigi Murin.
So what's going on there? They don't have 3D models.
They will by the time the concert happens.
Why? Where's that going to be?
Why won't you pay attention to them? Justice is getting their 3D debuts.
Oh my god.
I'm
man.
so surprised.
They were all in Japan relative same time.
It's about a year after their debuts. Crazy.
Insane.
Nobody could have guessed.
All right, so here's the facts. Liz is getting her debut on August 1st, Gigi on August 2nd. Then we're taking a week off. Gotta take a breather, think about things, appreciate what you have. Moving on from there, we got Cece on August 8th, and then Raura on August 9th. And then, is it a day later or a week later? I don't remember. I think it's a day later. They do their big collaborative stream where they all hang out together in 3D and run around in circles and probably yell a lot. And I'm guaranteeing that Gigi's going to kiss somebody.
Gigi gets executed for high crimes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually, no, Raura. Raura will be the one.
Yeah.
She's European.
yeah, I know. We know.
She has a tendency.
So
She kissed my Kamiyoshi.
let's talk about the obvious. Cecilia Immergreen's gonna have some sort of violin 3D tracking,
That'll be sick.
especially since Octavio had that cello thing, so they already have to tech for it.
You think her and Urika DM?
Like message.
I like to think they do. Because they're both violinists and they're both Vtubers. And I just like to think that whenever someone has two interests in common, they're getting married.
They're already friends, Nick.
No.
They're skipping together in a meadow.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
Thanks, you owe me a Coke.
All I have is spicy water.
That's fine. I like that too.
So yeah, 3D GG. It's gonna be dangerous.
She's going to have that zhuzh.
She is.
She's already got the spoice. Now she's going to have the zhuzh
All right,
too.
and if we're talking predictions, So Cecilia Immigrant's going to have some sort of violin tracking.
Of course. Go on.
Gigi's is going to be really out there, but kind of chuny. I feel like she's going to try hard to like give a grounding in a story, kind of like Shiori's. Liz's 3D model, the chest is going to be too large. I feel as though she's going to be very chest presenting.
Do you think she's going to have a microphone?
Why would she have a microphone, Nick?
Because she has a beautiful voice.
What?
And she uses it quite frequently.
What? Where's he getting this from?
All of her streams?
All of her streams, he says. Yeah. Listen, bud. I have nowhere to take this joke. So Raora's is going to be very comfy.
Well, yeah, but she's going to have like a paintbrush and she's either going to make art in 2D or 3D.
I want her to wrestle like FuwaMoco did in theirs.
Wait, who's she going to wrestle?
Her inner demons.
She does that every day, Cameron.
The Chattini union that formed.
Big Chattini.
Big Chattini.
His name is Chattino.
Yeah, Chattino. You promised
like
me
when you
so
find,
much, mother.
It's like when you find out the singular of spaghetti is spaghetto.
Holy moly.
Well, do you guys think any of them are going to have like they're going to have some sort of like surprise? Like, do you think any of them are just going to be like really wild and crazy in 3D or
no? This is going to be very calm.
Aside from maybe Gigi, probably Gigi.
Gigi's going to have a baseball bat because she's Frisian or whatever her made up country is. She's going to say, "Go Dodgers."
Gigi's is going to be very weird. Cecilia Immigrant's is going to be kind of weird. Liz's is going to be very slick and cool. Raora's is going to be very cozy.
We forget. I think we all do this.
No, I don't.
Shut up, Cameron. We all forget how hilarious CC's debut stream was, I think.
I remember.
Her falling down the fucking stairs and flying out of a car and doing all this crazy shit. I think that she is going to come out of nowhere and be the one that like tackles Gigi to the fucking ground.
She definitely has the potential to do something really odd and to be very physical in 3D.
Yeah, like I think that she's going to be the one that comes out of nowhere. And Liz is just going to be holding all of them by their collars. Like, stop it. Like, it's going to be like 3 dogs running in separate directions and she's going to be like the one with the leashes. Like, stop. Like,
Cecilia is a total goofball weirdo.
I'm a big fan of closed captioning. She makes me laugh. Green woman. Yeah, no, I think that's a good amount of expectations for all of them, right? I'm just excited for them to have 3D because it's going to be insanity. It's going to be nutty.
Yeah.
They've already proved this with the 3D, like the Halloween thing they did. I just love like even today I'm still seeing new clips I haven't seen before. I just saw the one of Raora spinning in circles and going like that's still so I hadn't seen that until like 2 weeks ago. I just saw that clip and I never knew that happened. So I think they're going to have a lot of fun with this. That's going to be the important thing. So yeah, we got a concert on the way and we got 4 people that are going to be there. Am I slightly heartbroken that I won't get to see the first time Liz is on stage? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
I am too.
I'm pretty upset about that, but we're all only human. We can all only do what we can do, and I'll support her by buying a streaming ticket if I can. So there you go. Are you excited to sit in my living room and yell at a television?
It's okay. I'll bring my Breaking Dimensions light stick. You can swing it around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay, I'll set to this color because this is for Mume. Wait, this one's for fun.
Okay, never mind. I'm not doing it.
Don't bring it. Get their new one. Get the new one that doesn't make the sad colors.
I think it still all makes the same colors.
They'll give Mume's color to Gigi.
You know, also another reason why we don't feel like going as much this year, honestly.
I think a lot of people have kind of tempered their expectations to major HoloLive events because a lot of fan favorites are not here. There's really like a big part of me just kind of considers like Breaking Dimensions to be the season finale to the HoloLive I knew. Because like, holy crap, a lot of people left and had decided to leave by the time that concert happened.
Yeah, this was the last time we saw the last time all of them were on stage together,
Yeah,
and it was great and
Amelia,
insane.
Fauna, Yume, Gura. Ow.
What more do you want?
Ouch.
Yeah, no, it's rough, frankly, for a lot of people. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that it affected me as much as it affected you two, because you guys took the brunt of that for sure. Out of the three of us.
You know who's not going to the third Hololive concert? That lady behind us who screamed Yume louder than anyone.
She was really happy about
it. She has nowhere to go now.
To be fair, I think I blew out my vocal cords screaming about Suisei.
Yeah.
But it was worth it. I would do it again.
Worth it.
100%. So everybody that does get tickets, congratulations. Everybody that tries and doesn't get tickets, I'm very sorry.
Go get a bagel.
Yeah. As of the time this goes up, it'll be tonight, I think.
Yep, it's happening tonight.
So on the Friday this podcast goes live, the tickets go live, right?
From what I heard, yes.
Okay, that's what it's looking like at the very least. So.
And you're looking beautiful.
Sure are. Just like Roca, who's now back from her hiatus that she was on.
She's home?
Yes.
She's back?
Yeah.
Dad?
She was in a terrible accident, and she was in the hospital for many months.
I missed her.
Me too. I'm glad that she's okay. She's still recovering. She's still not at 100%, but she's well enough to stream now, and that's awesome. And she had a return stream, which was really cool.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll just skip ahead to this real quick. So what happened to her?
We can't know.
We can't know. She will not tell us.
It's identifiable to her.
She said that the accident was bad enough that if she talked about it, that you would probably be able to find the accident and figure out who she is.
Yeah, exactly. So she decided to not talk about that part.
Aside from the fact that she just said openly, it was extremely traumatic. She does not want to talk about it.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So the important thing is that she spent a lot of time recovering, and she's still recovering, but she's good enough to stream now.
It happened months ago, and she says she's still not allowed to sleep in her bed.
Yeah. She has like one of those beds that has like the special assembly thing to help her get into and out of it, she said.
Yeah.
I think she said it was like a parrot bed or something is what it, like in her language it is. Because I think she speaks, Dutch or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or something. I don't know, Europeans. Yeah. But I did like her return stream. I only got to watch about the first half. But her return stream was on Father's Day. So she's back from getting milk and cigarettes. She got them with her. And she's our dad now.
Dad tuber.
She's back. She's excited to see everybody. Her door opened awkwardly. Opened vertically, I believe, and she came in. So yeah, she's back. She's dad. She wants to go fishing with us. So she fishes us back into the stream because she's a dad. So she's fishing, and then she grills. She's a dad, so she grills with us.
One of my favorite things about that, the door part specifically, when she opens the door as role playing, like, "Hey, I'm your dad. I'm back." She closes the door, and then she takes the door and puts it back most of the way. She's like, "All right." Why do parents do that?
She does that. She also
specifically just most of the way, but not all.
She does that, and then she also couldn't figure out how to adjust the layer she was on to bring herself inside. So for like 15 seconds, she's just like, "Oh shit, I don't know how to stream anymore." It's been like months and months. So yeah, just a little bit of rust in the gears. That happens too. It was a good stream. That was a lot of fun. Again, yeah, she went over most of the stuff that we've already talked about, I guess, at this point. But plans for the future, members movie nights, let's go.
Mm-hmm. That's her way of making up for the fact that she's physically incapable of even streaming for a long term right now. She made it an hour and a half, and she's like, I have to stop. I have a migraine from doing this. Oof. So it's going to be like 1 or 2 streams a week. And she's hoping that maybe movie streams are easy enough that she'll be able to do them in addition.
Yeah. She was also having trouble like keeping her voice going for long enough because it's just, she hasn't been using it because she's been recovering. So
Yeah.
There's a lot of issues still presenting for her. So it's gonna be a tough go probably for a little while, but she'll get there. She wanted fans to submit questions on Twitter, and fans submitted a lot of random things that weren't about her health, such as what kind of fruit would you be if you were a fruit?
Pomegranate.
At which point she told an inappropriate joke, which was funny.
She told a lot of inappropriate jokes.
Oh my god, what a hootenanny.
And then she was like, "Guys, don't do this. Don't be like me." Like, she's like, "Don't cross the line. Don't go over it." But she was like, "You should have asked me what kind of vegetable I'd be."
Oh.
She was like, "I can tell that joke. You can't tell that joke. I can tell that joke." Like, respectfully, I understand. It was funny when you did it. It was offensive when I did it. I'm sorry.
We will now be taking auditions for a new podcast host.
I'll take you all down with me. Wait, hold on. That's too close to reality. Let's get out of this situation. But yeah, no, this is it's just great to see Roca back. I'm excited that she's back. I hope that she finishes her recovery out really well and strongly, and that she's back full time at some point in the future. But obviously, Roca, if this makes it to you, take all the time you need and stream as you will.
Yeah.
Just happy that you're here.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Anything else we want to point out from the stream?
I mean, she was really glad to be back, and she really, really stressed that she was very lonely.
Yeah.
And I think she's the one that's talked before, like a long time ago, that said that like being a streamer has just helped her with loneliness, like period. That's something that she's always struggled with. So being able to do this actually does help her quite a bit. Just having people to talk to.
It's always, whenever this topic specifically comes up, I always remember Pogo Raccoon. And like the question was like, what do you miss the most about, I think it was conventions or something.
I think it was being in Japan.
Being in Japan. It was, what do you miss most about being in Japan? And her response was having friends.
Oof.
And it's like, oh my God, Poco, I just want to like give you a hug and tell you it'll be all okay. Because that's like the harshest thing I've ever heard. It's so sad.
Well,
but again, it's at the same time, it's a modern epidemic that everybody kind of feels lonely.
yeah.
You know, it's just, it sucks.
But the one final thing I will say about this before we move on, as she did warn us that she is in fact not actually healed, and she is back right now, but there is a non-zero chance that she will still need more major surgery, and she may disappear again.
Yeah, future hiatuses are definitely possible whenever you're going through a protracted recovery like this. It's not even that surprising. So if that happens, that happens. Again, just have to hang out while we can. Check out as many of Roca's streams as you're able to. Support her where you can. Because if she has to go back and get more surgeries and everything, then she might be on hiatus again at some point. The other thing she said is that she read over everything that she could whenever she was online. Every message that was sent to her in any format, she even touched Reddit. Desperation at its purest.
Spraying my hand with Windex.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have a moment, write her a nice message and say that you're happy that she's back or that you're excited for what she'll do in the future. There you go. That's my advice to anybody watching. Okay. Anything else about Roca?
We hit on it. We did it.
Yay. Kitanya is here, is a VTuber. Or she was here. Kitanya is graduating on July 19th.
From what school?
What's that?
From what school?
VTubing.
What degree did she get?
Anglerfish.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Kitanya here and there. She's cool. Her model's fantastic. It's amazing. But yeah, she just posted on Twitter the other day that she's graduating.
Did she give a reason?
Nope, not really. I mean, I'm sure she did. But it doesn't look like there's one in the official statement. I don't know. You'd have to check out clips and stuff. I kind of just like grabbed this and threw it in here because she's a fairly she's got a good size audience and she's popular and she just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So
That's the first I've heard of her.
This keeps happening randomly. There's multiple people right now graduating. It's kind of weird. It's almost like they're all doing it at once. But it's another one of those ones where I think she has like 50K on YouTube or something. So she has a good audience size, and she's again popular lass. Yeah, 53 on YouTube. So there you go. Anyway, check her out before she goes. There you go. July 19th is when she's out. Okay. Do we? Somebody else do this one. I don't want to do this one.
Let me check the notes.
Well,
it's the one that we've alluded to.
All right, it sounds like it's the one I can do.
We are going to acknowledge this.
Hello.
Cam, you know the most about it.
Hello, everyone. We're going to be talking about Nijisanji again. As always, I would like to remind you of our policy, because Nijisanji, we kind of blacklisted pretty early on in our career.
Yeah.
So this is a reminder of our policy. I saw some people in the Discord, and I said the same thing there. Our policy on drama stuff is we don't talk about drama until it's news. Well, it's news. So over at Niji's,
I have a feeling it's going to be even bigger news by the time this episode comes out.
We're recording on Tuesday at 9 p.m. This is probably going to get bigger by Tuesday at 11 p.m. We're talking about stuff that's happening. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Hey, there is a Nijisanji EN liver by the name of Twisty Amen no Zako. First time I've ever had to say that out loud, sorry. Twisty was a part of a gen that debuted in, I believe, 2024. So early on in 2024.
I believe it was already after we had stopped covering them.
Yes, like that was the new gen that came out that went, well, shrug. We don't really pay attention to Nijisanji EN anymore. They kind of upset us. And bad vibes. Anyways, so she exists. She's live streaming. She's getting subscribers and followers. I wasn't able to confirm her sub count because as of today, her YouTube has been nuked. Her Twitter has been scrubbed. It is as if she never existed.
She's gone from the websites too now, apparently.
Yep, she was removed from Nijisanji's official website. Click on the link, you get a 404, and you cannot find her otherwise. So what could have happened to have spurred this? What would have made Nijisanji make a decision like this? Well, like I said, we're not going to dive too deep into it, but to summarize very quickly, she did not put out a video. A Discord call she was in got recorded, and in it, she said something to upset everyone. It's a 7-minute video, and she manages to say something that makes everyone upset. I would like to read a Reddit comment I saw earlier today while doing research. This comment comes from SpaceMarine_CR. Holy shit, it's even worse than I thought. She isn't just casually racist, she is ranked competitive racist.
Professional grade.
She says something to upset a lot of people, and she ends this little segment by saying, also, I hate all men. All men are mentally ill and should die. So like I said, she spins around. She gets everyone. She closes every door.
Party.
So what happens next?
Well, I don't know how to respond to that particular statement that half the population is mentally ill and should die. It's like, let's go. Like, the fuck do you say to that? Like, thanks.
So she then went on to her past life account, where she, as sincerely as I imagine you can in this situation, apologized for the situation, for what she said. She owned it. She didn't pretend there was a reason she said this way or that. She wished she had not said that, obviously. She didn't really understand how much her words could hurt people. And she then also talks about how she isn't a big fan of the company she's working at and how they've kind of treated her badly, she says, and haven't been paying her much, she says.
I didn't mean to laugh just there, but I'm just like, there's a difference, I feel like, between crashing out because you had a bad day at the DMV and crashing out because you are racist against Indian people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. What a strange fucking thing to have happened.
I highly recommend looking up the video and making up your own opinion about what she said. Be careful. It's hard to find the video because it keeps getting taken down.
Shocking how that happens.
And to sum things up, There's a spicier part of it near the end where she alleges that there's a member of Nijisanji. There's a liver who hasn't streamed in a while, a guy who is, for lack of a better term, a sex pest. I don't really feel comfortable diving into that because these are allegations. You probably know already. If you Google her, you'll figure out in 4 seconds. I just don't want to personally be the person who alleges that.
It's all of this at this point. I mean, short of the video evidence that you can find online, everything else is alleged at this point, basically.
So
there's significant amount of he said, she said, and precious little evidence for a lot of things right now. So.
Exactly. So this is where we're at. She apologized on a past life account and talked about Nijisanji stuff fairly candidly. This led to Nijisanji deleting all of her stuff. An official termination notice has yet to be posted, but it is most likely coming. I don't see a world where she bounces back from this, especially considering she also spoke rudely of her fans during the leaked video. It's kind of hard to get back to receiving super chats when she called her super chatters like stingy in the video. It's not a good look. And yeah. So that's as much as I think we want to get into it, because otherwise we don't know enough to really comfortably talk about it. But this is news. Someone just got like orbital bombed off the company, and Nijisanji clearly hasn't really improved all that much. Like, I don't think it's their fault for hiring someone who is kind of a shitty person, but I think they haven't done enough to get shitty people out of the company. I'm not saying headhunt for people like her, but I'm saying this guy probably shouldn't be here.
No, but at the same time, there's also a difference between, you know, openly being a terrible person and having really bad opinions.
Yeah.
But knowing enough to keep your mouth shut.
Like, this is from a Discord call she didn't know was being recorded. It's gross that these are the things she thinks, but at least this wasn't her platform.
She did what? Did you talk about the apology at all?
Yeah, I glanced over it, but she apologized for everything.
Yeah.
And I personally think it was a pretty good apology, but it's the kind of apology you then have to pair with good behavior. And she's currently in the hard times where people are tested, because, you know, she's about to lose her revenue source. We have to see if she holds herself to it and shapes up and gets better. I'm the kind of person that hopes for growth and hopes for the best in people. It's why I have a hard time with the guy that I am not naming, because he has a long history of behaviors like this, including in his past life. In his past life, he did stuff on VR chat and got banned. It takes a lot to get banned from a VR chat server. It takes a lot.
Yeah.
And that's all the more we'll say on that.
No, generally VR chat is one of the big social places that, like, you can do a lot of things and most people will just block you rather than ban you.
Yeah.
True. Okay, so that is more or less the entire situation as we know it right now. Cam has done more research into this than either me or Carlos has.
I made it a point. I spent like 2 hours before the podcast just to make sure I was confident in the words I'm saying. Everything I shared is informed. But, oh God, I have a weird feeling it's going to get worse.
If you have issues or complaints with our coverage, please address them
DM
to Cameron.
DM me.
If you have compliments or acknowledgements,
DM
then
Carlos.
you can send those to me.
Do not DM Nick. Nick has been a bad boy.
Listen, we're too close to a story about people actually being very bad in DMs for you to make the joke that I've been a bad boy in DMs.
Okay. You haven't been a bad boy in DMs. You've been a bad boy at Connect 4. You cheat.
I hate Connect 4.
I know, because you hate it.
I'm very bad at it.
Yes, I'm also. If we played it together, it'd be like watching people with memory problems play chess. Wait, did I do that?
1,000 subscribers and we'll play Connect 4.
1,000 subscribers and we'll play Connect 4. And whoever
We'll
loses.
do a Connect 4-hour live stream.
Here's what we'll do, Nick. First to 5, loser takes a shot.
Oh. Ooh, interesting.
That sounds like hell.
Ooh, that really does not sound good.
Please don't subscribe. We have enough. We hit so many funny numbers. We hit all the funny numbers already. Don't subscribe. 1,000's not a funny number.
But if you want to upset Cameron, feel free to subscribe. That's what, but I do half the things I do to upset Cameron.
You need to understand it's not hard to upset me. You don't have to subscribe to a Milquetoast podcast.
You're so reactive. It's fun.
Ah!
Yeah, that's great. I love that. More.
You know what I'll react to?
News bits?
I want to say something right now.
Go on.
You guys accidentally did the joke order of stories. So go ahead, talk about our next story, Nick.
Kronii is racist.
I was joking! I was joking in the car!
Sounding a little bit robotic with the things you're saying right now, but go on.
We also didn't edit it like that. That's just how it already was.
I know. Oh, no. I joked about the worst case scenario, which is, hey, our 2 racism stories might touch.
This is the best. This is the fun racism.
This is the fun racism.
This is the fun. I'm white. I can't. There's no fun racism. I apologize. Do you ever remember who you are at one point in particular? Oh my god! All right, this is a moment from a live stream that is. I put it in news bits because it made me laugh.
This is news.
It's news because you can't just get away with racism like this, Kronii.
Kronii was playing, I believe, Repo.
Yes.
Cecilia Immergreen and Gigi Murin.
Just a casual feel-good racism story. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Chuck, here's a feel-good racism story.
Hey, Barry, what the fuck?
No, stick with me. So, they're playing the video game, and Cecilia Immergreen and Kronii get into some sort of comedically tinted argument.
This is the beginning of the stream. This is the first 5 minutes of the stream where they're like introducing themselves, and then it gets to the point where like Cecilia's like, "I'm closed captioned." That's right. Closed captioned is my name. I'm an automaton, etc., etc. And it goes on to Kronii, and Kronii's like, they're all just like, "Kronii, what's your name? Hey, Kronii, say your name." And Kronii's like, "No, I'm not gonna say my name. Konnichiwa." And then they're like, "All right." And then Kronii's like, start the match. Let's start the match. And then they're like, "No, you have to say your name first. You didn't say your name." And it goes back and forth. It's tit for tat. It's very dumb.
It's Otto Fister collabing with Kronii.
Yes. This comes to a head when Kronii, and these are her words, not mine.
This is a heated Canadian woman.
Yeah. Cece is telling her that she needs to say what her name is, and Kronii says, "I don't have to take that from a clanker." And the other two, there's like a 1 second gap of nothing happening, and then both of them huge gasps. Sorry, I had to throw this in because we needed a little levity, I felt like. But this was just, and boy, if you haven't heard this about this clip yet, you're going to by the time this fucking episode comes out. There's like 8 different fan animations.
It's going
already.
everywhere.
To be fair, really fucking funny, in my opinion.
I want to emphasize how good Cecilia Immergreen and Gigi Murin are at streaming. Because we really need to emphasize that they did
simultaneous
was the funniest way they could have done it. They both knew how to ham it up and make it sound funny. They didn't miss a beat. Yep. They immediately took a joke from Kronii that, if I'm being honest, sandbagging it might have doomed Kronii for like 3 weeks. And they took it and ran with it and spun fucking gold from this depressed Canadian.
Now, I don't know if this is true. Excuse me. This might not be the first time Kronii has called Cece that. I'm not sure.
Certain.
That might be lost in the sauce a little bit. All I know is this one caught. People have latched to this, and they are loving it, and it's really funny, and the memes are fucking distressing.
So it is now firmly established. I have seen several people say this uncontested, that Kronii is racist.
Yeah.
Parentheses comedic.
Parentheses comedic, obviously. I don't think she's actually
now you have to specify
racist.
it. Same fucking week.
I know, right? So, if you are an automaton American, we respect you, and we love you, and we welcome you into our homes.
Please.
Unlike Kronii.
We have oil. We have gears.
Yeah, you can munch on some... I don't know what they eat.
Have you ever seen The Iron Giant? It's a lot like that.
Oh.
It's like metal.
Oh, it's like a documentary.
Yeah, as long as they don't eat art.
Didn't realize that.
It's like that. Vin Diesel's a robot.
He was. He was a robot that made you cry. Vin Diesel made you cry. Think about it.
Hey, Vin, it's James. Hello, James. Hey, you were the Iron Giant. How would you feel about being a tweenie? Yeah. Where are my lines? The Iron Giant, I really get to say much.
Who will I be playing? You'll be Groot.
What are my lines? I didn't get to say a lot as the Iron Giant.
You're Groot.
What?
Say you're Groot.
I am Groot.
That's it. You did it.
Pass the audition.
Welcome to being Groot.
So yeah, congratulations, Kronii. Or not?
But the time-based person doesn't like the clockwork mechanic creature.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Oh,
If you don't mind, I think here would actually be a good time for me to mention a quick thing.
Go on.
I play during Steam Next Fest. I played the Kronii game.
Oh.
I played the Kronii game demo.
What's the Kronii game demo?
I forget the name of the game because it's literally called like Time Warden or something, like Chrono Guard. I'm looking at my Steam. I have so many games. I played so many demos. I think I played like 24 demos. Chrono Gear,
Warden of Time. I found that at the same time as you.
Hey,
You're not kidding. It's literally about Kronii, isn't it?
it's a Kronii side scroller.
That looks sick.
So if I were to describe it, it is basically take Sonic from the GBA era platformer. It feels like a Game Boy Advance game. And just give her the beautiful Joe buttons. L2 to slow down time, R2 to speed it up.
Oh, cool.
It plays good. It has a little sauce. Now, it doesn't have heaps of sauce. It's no Shovel Knight. But it's got sauce.
It's got enough that you're actually in it.
It has enough that you can't just call it VTuber slop game.
I really hate this slop term. Slop is such a slop term. I'm just saying.
Not a big fan of slop.
Not a big fan of slop, no.
That's why I appreciate my podcast boys. The first thing they did was they kept using the term till it lost meaning.
Yeah.
They called their own podcast slop. So now no one can use it.
That's
now
fair.
no one will take it seriously. But Chrono Gear, good game. It has a fucking like 2D animated intro.
It makes me think of Castlevania Symphony of the Night from the images.
Yeah, it's not a Metroidvania for sure. It was a fucking Sonic game.
Combat platformer?
The best part is when you hit the level, the power up zone, and then she makes a ball of clock boys and she rolls on it. They got her characterization right, where she's egotistical, but sometimes she'll still have pratfalls. She has yet to go gack. She hasn't gone gack yet.
Oh, I see.
It's vital to her character, but it will happen for sure.
All right. Well, I guess she gets a pass on the racism.
Gamer update.
Oh my goodness. No, Kronii isn't actually racist. We're having fun. Much like HoloLive's Haunted House, HoloGra was fun.
Oh my... Wait, we're doing these again?
Carlos caught one this week. It was hard to get. It was elusive, but he got there.
Oh, Raden's in it.
This is...
And Ririka.
I called it a HoloGra, but I don't know if I don't know if you would really call this a HoloGra.
Brackets anime. It's a HoloGra, baby. I don't know.
Because this...
No, wait. Holo no Graffiti. It's down there.
Oh, I guess it is.
It's a HoloGra.
It's not like this is not a goofy video. Like this is actually just like a 3 or 4 minute ish. It's a full like haunted house, like little mini story.
Scary.
Yeah, it was really neat and extremely well animated for a little 3-minute video that they put out. But yeah.
Me and Nick are just fucking watching it. I think we're like at the same point too.
Sorry, it's good.
We're just watching it.
Yep, it's Ozki, Roden, and Ririka running around exploring a haunted house, but it's being recorded like it's on Ozki's
Found
phone.
footage.
Found footage on her smartphone.
So VHS effects.
Yeah.
A little tongue in cheek.
It's really, really neat because she'll be like, she's carrying her phone around recording everything. And then every once in a while, she'll like turn the phone around to point it at herself to like talk into it. Just, like you would if you were recording something like this. It's really cool.
It is neat, yeah. You can see different things happening in the background that are scary.
Yeah. The scary dolls.
Scary dolls.
God, there's no controlling the HoloGra crew.
They're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised. Like it's really well done, and there was no goofiness at all to it. It was like a real thing.
Sometimes the joke is the startling amount of sincerity.
Yeah, I was expecting something goofy to happen, and nothing did.
Neat.
So yeah, I
There you
highly
go.
recommend you give it a watch.
I just watched most of it right now. Scary ending.
Oh my god. It's just like Ao Oni. This is just like Ao Oni.
I've heard of
Nah.
those before.
Exactly.
YouTubers played those.
Mori Calliope's big stick.
And her two big blue balls. Let me tell you about Mori Calliope's two big blue balls.
Denied.
How you guys doing? Are you doing well? I hope you are, because now we're going to talk about FuwaMoco.
Wait. Who are they?
Fuwa wa.
Mokoko?
Fuwa plus Mokoko. No, Fuwa plus Moko wa. FuwaMoco.
Okay.
Bow bow. They're the twins that are a part of Advent.
Oh.
They're doggos. They're demon guard dogs. They're very cute.
Whole Life JP?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. They have sung the ending song for the new Nekopara game.
The game where you can see their nipples?
It depends on what patch you have.
Nice.
So not the
And
one
either
that
way,
they
not
streamed.
okay. Let me clarify. Not FuwaMoco's either way.
Oh yeah, no, never. You don't need those out for a song.
No, but the other
The
characters,
cats you can see.
The cats.
Dogs are a no.
Yeah.
Unless there's a dog in Nekopara.
Is there?
Is there a dog?
That not that I'm aware of.
No. Do
That
you
would
keep
be
up
that
with
would
it?
be Inupara.
Oh, I want to see a para, all right.
Oh, Cameron.
What?
Oh,
What?
that one hurt. That was like a cut. I didn't like that one. Oh my god. There is an Inupara. There, it's a sequel.
Somehow that's the
They
best.
didn't.
follow-up to
They did an ED. It was one of their debut goals, which is complete. Congratulations to FuwaMoco.
that.
You somehow got involved in those kind of games that you always like to talk about.
like nonstop.
Yeah,
You've played way worse than Nekopara FuwaMoco.
I just love whenever HoloJP figures out that everything that they like is eroge.
I remember there was a clip going around about that. One of the JP talents was talking to FuwaMoco once, and they were talking about like, hey, well, what's your favorite games? And FuwaMoco started talking about their games, and you could see the wheel turning in the JP talent's brain as they realized that, like, half the games they were mentioning were all eroges.
I think it was Fubuki, but it could have been somebody else from Gamers. I'm not sure. Maybe it was somebody
The
else.
new game is called Nekopara After.
Oh, cool.
I want to learn about it.
I don't even know if it's out, honestly.
It's coming soon. It got delayed apparently.
There's like 10 Nekopara games at this point.
Yeah.
So I played the first one
God,
a
there's
long
so
time
many.
ago.
There are so many
Oh,
fucking
sorry.
cats.
Inupara is upcoming.
Oh.
Although it was announced on April 1st, 2022,
Mm.
on their official YouTube comment, it said it's not an April Fool's joke. I just wanted to add that in there for you. So this Nekopara After is the one that they did the ED for.
Yes.
Right. Cool.
Features beautiful artwork and designs from creator Sayuri. Opening song, Contrail, sung by Ceui. I don't know how to say that aloud. Animate character sprites, bringing the characters to life. Full Japanese voice acting, except for the protagonist, because that's you, baby. CG gallery mode. It's a very, very straightforward visual novel.
Yep.
What's it rated?
Mature content description. The game has suggestive imagery and subject matter that may not be suitable for all ages. I don't think this one has nipples.
Again, that depends on what patch you install.
I'm pretty sure
I'm sure.
if you go to the Nekopara website, there is an 18+ patch for all of them.
All right, let's go ahead and open up that private tab. Nekopara. Oh, God! I don't know. I haven't even gotten to the website yet. That's the wiki. Okay, nekopara.com for all you perverts at home. PC game. Console version official Twitter.
All right.
Okay. Shop.
You got a 7
Potentially unsafe information. Let's go.
You know, I got one of those warnings from going to the Google Play Store yesterday.
Oh, the shop has been down since 2023. Go ahead, though.
Okay.
What notice did you get?
Oh, I've gotten one of those security risk messages before going to the Google Play Store.
Ah, I see.
I'm like, okay, I don't know why, but sure.
One of the characters in this series is named Coconut.
Yes.
Coconut, my beloved.
She appears to have homophobia.
Oh, it's a beautiful cat with homophobia.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I like that I made Carlos laugh at that one. That made me happy.
We're weakening Carlos. I think pretty soon he'll just laugh at anything we say.
Yeah, mental damage is taking place over the course of 2 years.
We should become a Nekopara pod. Never mind.
Nekopara podcast? Paracast.
I can't even fucking say what we are if we change to that. Nekopara podcast.
Congratulations to FuwaMoco.
Congratulations. This is huge.
Otsuka and her daughter are going to do a collaborative stream with Ollie.
Crazy Ollie.
Hi.
Hi, Tim.
Otsuka is the single mother VTuber that has been raising her daughter on the internet. And
I and many other people are greatly hoping that she's limiting how much exposure the child is actually getting.
I'm sure, because even whenever she's like the kid is saying anything, it's because like she's in the background somewhere, and basically she's just part of the stream by proxy, is what it seems like to me. But again, I haven't watched a whole lot of Otsuka, so if you have, let me know if that's correct or not. But yeah, Ollie's gonna do a collab with them, which is cool. It'll be on Saturday, June 21st at noon JST. So if you're interested, there you go. Check that out. I guess that should be in upcoming events, but I don't even think we have upcoming events, do we?
Yeah, there's one.
We're not a real podcast.
I don't know. I got involved with the notes this week. That's why everything doesn't make sense.
We're still learning how to do this.
Yes, we're vaguely new to podcasting.
Yeah,
oh my. Takane Lui is now a Code Geass series ambassador. I didn't realize that would be necessary. I thought Code Geass ended forever ago.
Yeah, I thought Code Geass was done.
Yeah. But it is Pride Month, I guess. Hey.
Happy Pride.
So I am very confused about this because the original series did end well over a decade ago.
Yeah, but
Louis
wasn't there.
And there was a sequel series to it that also ended a few years ago. As far as I'm aware, there is no new content for this.
Let me look. We're going to figure this out.
So is this just literally Louis being like, you know what show you should watch? It's like a couple years old, but I think you'll really like it.
Sponsored to be my annoying friends in high school.
Do you like Pizza Hut?
I'm buying clothes from the soup store.
Oh, I see.
Well, I think this kind of it kind of got announced, or at least it had a big part of Louis' 3D Live that I did not actually get to watch. But I believe that from what I heard, they actually got one of the voice actors in for her 3D Live.
Oh, cool.
I clicked on the news tab. Code Geass has a wine collab, an official Pop Team Epic collab. Slash Film just did a 9 best episode ranked. How to watch Code Geass in order on radiotimes.com. I assume you click episode 1 and mostly go from there. Most people get it right first try.
I don't.
90% of people fail this simple question.
Code Geass sequel projects announced, teasing the future.
What year did that come out?
This year, I think. December 11th, 2024.
I see.
So Code Geass has been teasing the future for a while. No, I will not say it right. I found the fun way to say it.
I would never change you if I could, Cameron.
It's on Crunchyroll. Rosé of the Recapture is available on Disney Plus Hotstar.
Hotstar?
They're just fucking words.
Nothing means anything anymore.
There's like a parody video I saw forever ago. It's like, you can catch it on Blim Blue. That tickled me forever. That's how I found that pig-themed social media network on episode 3 of Super Chats.
Check out this new anime. Exclusively available on Vice Schwartz.
You can only catch the first 3 episodes on Vice Schwartz. The next 6 are on whiskeyheads.org.
After that, it's Pentopia.
You can catch the mid-season intermission on Netflix, but don't worry, it's not canon.
This is from Pokemon.com.
Yeah. The Pokemon official How I Watch guide.
Pokemon Horizons, the series, seasons 1 and 2. The Beginning, season 1. Journey, seasons 23 to 25. Pokemon Concierge, and select movies plus more available on Netflix. The Beginning, season 1. Gold and Silver, seasons 3 through 5. Black and White, seasons 14 through 16. Journey, seasons 23 through 25. Available on Prime Video. Prime Video channels include The Beginning, Season 2, Ruby and Sapphire, Seasons 6 through 9, Diamond and Pearl, Seasons 10 through 13, X and Y, Seasons 17 through 19, Sun and Moon, Seasons 20 through 22. Hulu has Sun and Moon, Seasons 20 through 22, and select movies. Pluto TV has streaming Pokemon animation 24/7. Samsung TV Plus has streaming Pokemon animation 24/7. The Roku channel has seasons 10 through 13, 20 through 22, and Pokemon Trainer Tour. Tubi just has Pokemon Black and White.
Tubi doesn't sound like the deal here.
Hoopla, which is not fucking real. There is no service called Hoopla.
Hoopla!
That's a joke from SpongeBob SquarePants. Has Ruby and Sapphire, Diamond and Pearl, and select movies. Happy Kids. What in the fuck is that? Has X and Y and Fun Times on Mon Poke Island. YouTube has episodes starring Ash and Pikachu added 5 days a week.
But what if I want to watch Black and White season 3, episode 9?
Go fuck yourself.
The official Pokemon YouTube channel has Pokemon Paldean Winds, Pokemon Hisuian Snow, Pokemon Twilight Wings, Pokemon Evolutions, Pokemon Generations, and Poketoon, plus more. Select movies and seasons available for purchase or rental on Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, and Viz.
Viz.
Hoopla?
Sounds like a lot of...
Hoopla!
Okay, boys.
What are we even talking about anymore?
We're talking about Idle Core shift into New World teaser.
You can shift these nuts in your mouth.
Is that what you want to say?
Not to them, to you.
Is that what you want to say to me?
Yeah.
I can do what with those in my mouth?
Shift them.
I can shift those nuts into my mouth?
Yeah.
I can take those nuts right out of your fucking pants? I can shift them in my mouth? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
To our viewers? To me?
No, yes.
Oh, well, maybe I should just get some rehearsing in. Get ready for those nuts to shift right into my mouth. Tell me, how big are they? What should I be using to practice?
I don't know. Like, whatever you think's average.
Okay. I am so sorry.
Don't put Bashame in your mouth, you weirdo.
You're right.
The bit's not worth it.
No, the bit's not worth it.
Cameron took all the fun out of the D's nuts joke. I didn't think that was possible.
Because there's so much fun in it to start.
Idle shift.
We don't know much.
We got fucking nothing, bro.
We've barely been teased.
We
One
got
girl
a-
posted a butterfly.
We got
like
a bad D's nuts joke. That's it.
It's like a 12-second teaser with a logo.
Why do you think I was so comfortable launching into hysterics? We have nothing to talk about. It's just a logo and a thing.
Is it a rebrand? Is it a new generation? I don't fucking know.
Is it a remake of Persona 4?
Is it a bi-weekly snack box?
Is it a 6 Elder Scrolls?
We just ranted last week about how Idol was like falling into obscurity and doing nothing.
They were watching us. They said, fuck you, John Super Chats.
They did. Oh my god, we're idiots.
We're getting
Wow.
better at this. That felt like a good segment.
Yeah, that was fun. No, I mean, fuck. What are we gonna do? Hopefully this is awesome. The animation looks good for all 12 seconds of it. Are you excited? Check out their Twitter. That's the whole story. Thank you for attending. But there's more Idle information because Idle Endless has been around for 2 years. Congratulations.
This is right. And per viewer recommendation, I watched at least a little bit of their collab.
How was it?
They're funny girls.
They are. They really are.
I think I slept on them a little bit. I like their vibe.
Who's that one?
I don't know.
Oh, cool.
I didn't learn anything. Bro, it's like too late. They're celebrating their 2-year anniversary, and this is the first time I've seen most of them.
They're celebrating their 2-year anniversary, and two of them are graduating. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm way too fucking late. I'm gonna buy a plane ticket to Constantinople. It's now Istanbul, sir. Fuck.
Constantinople?
It's nobody's business but the Turks. Now get the fuck out of my airport.
Damn it! I just want baklava. Yeah, so Kai and Kronii are graduating. Poco is still here. Roca Rocora is now back, which is awesome.
Based.
Yes.
Which is awesome. Yes. Very based, extremely based. And
it also has already aged badly last week, where we talked about the girl that we mentioned, like, it's been how long and she hasn't debuted yet. We were wrong. She debuted months ago.
Istanbul, it's Constantinople.
Who?
Mia Melania.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Formerly Momo. She debuted months ago.
Fucking when?
She's also
How did we not know about this?
We're Super Chats, VTuber podcast.
She's also streamed like maybe 10 times. So
fucking what? I think we did talk about it when she debuted, didn't we?
I don't think we went over her debut that I remember.
All right, hold on. I'm going to search the archives. How do you spell her last name?
I don't remember. Did we talk about it?
I'm beatboxing.
Okay, we got confirmation that she would be rebranding as Mia Melania, and then this is the only other time we've ever mentioned her.
Yes.
When did this happen?
If you go to her channel, she has not actually done a whole lot. So she did re-debut, but she has not been super active, unfortunately.
Huh.
But at the same time, they've been
yeah, she streamed 8 times total.
Yeah.
So like she had a complete rebrand, right?
Yes.
I say this with love. The funniest thing she could possibly do is graduate. I'm not a fan of her, so that's like 0 stakes for me to say that. I'm just saying meta stuff. Have you seen her debut? How's she doing?
She debuted like right before they had their demonetization problems.
Oh, so. That's bullshit. So she just got at least to us idiots, she got overshadowed by that.
Yeah. And I did check her Twitch, and she has no archived Twitch streams. So as far as I'm aware, those 8 streams of what we've got.
Okay, well, we're fucking stupid. Sorry.
Stupid chats. VTuber stupids.
I mean, we missed one thing. That's going to happen. It's not like we haven't missed 1,000 others, so. But still, that's pretty funny, actually. God, we're smart.
Yep. Well, she's still around, so.
She still dislikes pineapple pizza and mushrooms.
La Creatura. Idle Corp and V4 Mirai are also participating in a roleplay session at Anime North.
They did. Because
that's actually because Anime North was on my birthday. I almost went to it. I thought about it, and I was just like, I don't have the fucking money to drive to Canada right now. Because that takes place in Toronto.
Youngblood.
What?
Yena Youngblood was there?
Yeah.
I like Yena Youngblood.
With her ridiculous abs.
No.
God damn it. Have you seen her abs?
I have.
They're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yena Youngblood.
Yeah.
You have amazing abs.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
If you ever wanted to kill someone.
Go on. No, go on. I want to know where you're going with this.
Kill me.
Oh, okay. There we go. It's fine. So you got Daisy Dandelion, Chifuji Lisa, Terra 404, and Yena Youngblood, as mentioned.
Yeen.
They had fun.
Yep. And this is it was at Anime North, but if you actually go to the D20 Live YouTube channel, because they were the DM, Game Master, whatever you wanted to call them for this.
D20 Live. Okay.
Yep. They recorded the whole thing, and it is on the D20 Live YouTube channel.
Is it in their video tab or their live tab? Video tab. It's in the video tab. And you can be the 359th viewer.
Now's the time.
Archives of stuff that happened live never does well.
Yeah.
Some of the bombest shit that happens at MagFest has like 12 views. It's like, God damn it, he's playing Tony Hawk and fixing your portfolio.
Well,
I mean, part of it too is it's not the greatest of a YouTube experience anyway, because it has like the live audio quality too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound that great, but I didn't get the chance to watch too much of it. I really wanted to get back to it.
There's a screenshot he's using to portray the villain, and it's Dio. Stood in the shadow.
I have heard that this was fantastic, though, so I've got to get back and watch more of it.
Hell yeah, Carlos. You can do that while you're grinding relics.
that you can.
Or whatever you do.
I do that.
Yeah, is there any joy in your heart? Do you enjoy it?
No.
Okay.
So if you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons and anime women, there you go. Enjoy that video.
There you go.
Are you a fan of VAllure? Because I am.
I didn't even get a chance to answer.
Are you?
At the end of the podcast, I'll say.
Okay. Carlos?
Yeah.
That's one of those things that people do to bring you back at the end. It keeps you watching.
Carlos is more forthcoming.
Yeah.
He's open. Meanwhile, I'm a harmed soul.
Well, they're working on their
A
second
new
generation. What are we doing?
We're getting married.
Fine.
That way we can have a divorce stream.
Me and my husband. They're showing off Generation 2 by giving us bits and pieces of their bodies. Parentheses positive. We've gotten to see their feets.
One of them has her dogs out, literally.
Yes. We've gotten to see their thighs. And I've never licked my cell phone screen so much.
What?
What?
What? That's like 3 calories.
Yeah. It's the amount of bacteria on that thing, yes. Yeah, we've gotten to see, as you said, one of them has the dogs out for Rizzle.
She appears to be some sort of police dog.
At least one of them, definitely not human-looking feet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's got the dogs out. She's got that dog in her.
So what we're going to do is left to right, top to bottom.
Okay.
Caramel, blue raspberry.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
No.
What are we doing?
Cinnamon,
What are we doing?
blue raspberry.
Are you describing their feet?
Caramel. Not sure about this one. We're going to say like
Which one?
wintergreen would be the bottom left.
Yeah, I don't know about bottom left, brother.
Sucks. Lemon and then mint chip.
Yeah, definitely mint chip.
Carlos, thoughts?
They watch this.
That's why it's fun.
They'll see this.
They're all going to go, what the fuck?
You did this unprompted. I'm the weirdo here.
Not today, bitch.
Fuck. I'll have to settle for the other parts of the podcast.
Bro, have you even seen the fucking comments they themselves? Mercy Modiste said, I have licked every feet here. Like, I don't feel weird about giving them a flavor profile.
Yeah, but that tweet for her was like a business expense.
Let me have my hobbies.
I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't realize this was that important to you.
It is. Now, how do you think their feet taste? I'm waiting. Carlos, anything.
Feet, dog, feet, mint chocolate chip.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I see.
Feet flavor.
I agree.
Haters. I'm not going to guess at the flavors of their thighs because I would just guess the same thing.
Yeah. Gosh, you are not starving for a thigh squish.
No, there's so much squish.
Holy crap.
There's so many horizontal belts on their thighs.
I like how one of them, just half of her skirt is just not there.
Yeah, have you ever seen Strawny Cuddles?
I have to.
Or Mercy Modiste?
We live in a society cuts off a bit of skirt so folks can see my panties.
Do you like the response I posted?
Fucking fuck off.
That's my official response to their tweet. If you'd like to see our official response to the tweet, go check us out on Twitter. Look through our replies. Judge us harshly. I deserve it. It's me. I am the one that posts on there. How's Blue Sky?
It's going.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, if you want to see some pretty thighs and pretty feetsies, then go ahead and check out the official VAllure Twitter and get excited for the Generation 2, which will be out on July 1st.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. How there will we be? Oh, we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. It's
Oh, will we?
It's a Tuesday.
Oh, we'll be there.
Yep.
We'll be there.
Yep.
Hey, Carlos.
Yes.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Can we have, like, while we're watching the debuts, in the bottom left-hand side, Carlos grinding out Genshin? Like Subway Surfers?
Subway Surfers. No, he's only allowed to play Jetpack Joyride.
That's a good-ass game, but that's not Carlos. Carlos would never get to 2,000 feet.
You don't know that.
Carlos?
And how dare
I'll just boot up Maple Story.
Okay. See, this what happens. You left him alone for 4 seconds.
Ew.
You can watch me do the same thing without moving for 4 or 5 hours.
Cool, I'll boot RuneScape.
I will make no progress.
Yeah, same.
I was watching a podcast the other day, believe it or not. And the guy that was one of the guys was talking about how he used to play Combat Arms, and I was like, "Oh my god, the rare other Combat Arms player."
I played that a couple
There's only
times.
2 of us.
It's not a whole lot of people playing Combat Arms.
You don't understand. There are no breeding pairs left. We'll die out soon.
It's true.
Combat Arms, Nexon's copy of a multiplayer Counter-Strike that was so full of hackers it was impossible to get into a non-hacked lobby.
Yeah, that game is a solid 4 out of 10 at best. And that's without the hackers.
It was a pay-to-win shooter game that also was nothing but hackers.
Oh boy,
That's
I can't
true.
wait to play Blacklight Retribution.
You know, the Ghost in the Shell online game is actually pretty good. Let's talk about Nene Amano's new model, though.
Nene Amano's new Manado.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
It is.
Sorry that I tripped over those. Wow. Whoa.
I didn't call it out. You did.
Whoa. Can I say what I'm thinking?
If you must, yes.
Chef Boyardee is greatly overrated, and the raviolis actively make me sick.
Hater.
Kronii had some raviolis lately, and people were concerned.
Listen.
Also, these breasts are large.
Chef Boyardee, shitty ravioli. Nene Amano, fantastic breasts.
Listen here. I know what's for lunch, and I hate it, so let's skip to dinner. Which is Nene Amano. She is for dinner.
Yes, thank
Sexually.
Yes,
That's the implication.
I understand.
Though I would never act on it.
No, I mean consent.
This is understood
paramount.
to be humor.
I mean, one of her outfits for this is literally just a white men's t-shirt that is not buttoned all the way
Yes.
and nothing else.
I think she knew what she was doing.
Being sexual.
Yes.
Hmm.
What clued me in was the heart-shaped bosom window. Oh, the coat's really cute.
It is actually all the little accessories on it.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking love it, and I really like the ribbons on the sleeves. They're very cute.
Nene's recording booth room. Okay, that bed is really comfy in her background. Thoughts
She has
on,
like a day bed next to the window.
thoughts on needing a ladder to reach bed?
I'm for it.
I'm against it. I hate bunk beds. Weird me out. Okay, I've
Oh,
only
really?
slept in a bunk bed twice. The first time I ever slept in a bunk bed, I fell out of it. We were at Cub Scouts.
Bottom bunk behavior.
Yeah, we were at Cub Scouts, and my dad went, "You okay?" I went, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, we're making pancakes. Come on, bud."
Just falling. I love that too because you fall out of a bunk bed. It's like an 8 or like a 6 foot drop.
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt.
Yeah, I was hurt, but the pancakes were awesome.
There you go. It's like falling off a trampoline. You're just like, ah. You all right, buddy? Yeah. Just gonna shift this rib out of my lung and then we'll be good. Oh man, I don't really have a whole lot of more thoughts about Nene Amano's
It's just
new
really
outfit.
cute.
It's really fucking cute. Yeah,
She's more expressive and easier to control her expressions.
Yeah. So she is completely retiring her old model. So
Oh.
there will be no old model, which
Mhm.
I'm a little sad about. I was a little attached to her old one, and her old one had a slightly more mature look to it. I think.
I kind of understand because I kind of liked how Doinky Mint 2.0's eyes were.
Yeah.
3.0 is good, but 2.0 was a more acquired taste that I acquired. And now she's flat out said, please don't make memes with the 2.0. I paid a lot of money for the 3.0. It's what I prefer. I'm like, oh, dang it. I really like the 2.0.
Well, it is
it.
basically the same thing here. Like her new model, way higher quality. Like it is
undeniably.
really nice. It's not going to take me long to get used to it. It's because I was so used to the old one, but this is definitely very high quality.
Absolutely.
Well, Cameron, before we get to the merchandise real quick,
I understand.
I would like to say, if you love what's up front, you're going to love the back.
Okay.
So now check out the merchandise.
Oh, you want me to? Oh no. I like to pretend I'm like super sexual style, and then we get to merchandise. And it's like, oh, you want that in your house? You want that in your house? Let's start with the mechanical keyboard.
No, let's not.
An Amano new visual 100% RGB keyboard.
It does look really nice.
It's $200.
Wow, it's cute.
That is an expensive keyboard.
Wait, what do you? Perfect for gaming and work?
It's
Okay,
the whole keyboard, not just like the keycaps.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. The back print's really nice.
Yeah.
Her tits are huge. RGB color. Hot swappable switches. What switches does it come with by default?
It has Windows and Mac compatibility.
Hang on, I'm entering.
Cherry profile keycaps.
Which cherries? I'm assuming cherry red.
Oh, that's the keycaps. The keycaps are cherry
Oh.
profile. Easily customize your keyboard's feel by swapping out switches without soldering, giving you complete control over your typing experience. But it doesn't say what it comes with.
Does it come with? You really need to specify that. No offense. Anyone who's going to pay $200 for a keyboard
It looks like it comes with reds.
knows what switches they like. You need to specify that. Wait, here, I'm going to keep digging. Because I really want to make sure they listed that, because that's important.
You can also buy just the caps by themselves, too.
Yeah. I'd buy the full keyboard, to be honest. It looks like a decent shell. And honestly, if you're buying a Vtuber keyboard, it's already kind of a... Unless you plan on going even harder and paying $400, this is probably as good as you can do in the moment. For the $200 price range, let me know. I'm going to stop digging. Let me know if they list the switches, because
It just says Cherry MX switches at one point, but the one they show in the pictures are red. So
I'm going to assume it's that. Anyways, all right, let's get to what Nick wanted me to talk about. Nene Amano, new visual desk mat, A and B.
A has her butt.
A has her Nikkei tier ass sticking out.
She would not show that on stream.
I don't blame her. She wants to keep the archive.
Yeah, holy moly.
Oh, I love the art style on her keycap.
So she has a whole bunch of different. They are keycap keychains.
They're fidget toys, basically.
Fidget toys.
I really like that.
I've never seen this before. That's really cool.
I play with my numpad at home all the time. I just go. I unplug it so it doesn't do anything, and just. I paid $80 for this.
Oh, look, she has a visual style A mouse pad as well. It's a booba mouse pad.
The mouse pad doesn't go as hard, if I'm being honest.
No, I mean it's much more reserved actually. But you do get the tofu.
There's also a mouse. It looks like an Apple style
I
mouse.
was gonna say it looks like a magic mouse. Oh, go to the next page.
All right, page 2. There it is.
Visual style B mouse pad is a lot. At least 40% more lewd.
And we have more mice pads. Oh, that one.
Oh, if you're into the armpit style,
Yeah,
C is
there
for
it
you.
is.
That's the
Sniffa,
Watame
sniffa.
one. That's the one for Watame. It's got the walkie. And then D is just, I don't know, it's her. It's nice. She's using her breasts as a shelf for her hands.
Yeah, she's just sitting there like, help, I'm trapped inside this mouse pad.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Good pose. Good
Good
pose.
pose.
Yeah. And in her own words, for in case your dog is not cultured, we have a second, a desk mat that is it's less cultured.
I see. She also has an entire second run of merchandise.
She does.
Holy merchandise.
A standee of her in a men's shirt and nothing else.
Shirt's really cute.
There's a t-shirt, a chibi style keychain, a hoodie with a emblem from her, an art print, and some stickers. You can buy the whole thing for $150.
Yeah.
If I was skinnier and in some sort of like emo band, I would get the shirt and I would wear it to a concert.
Wow. So there you go. That's the update on
What do you
Amano.
do if you're a VTuber and like a big band goes out on stage? Like, let's say it's like Blink 182 goes on stage and it's like, oh my God, there they are. It's them. It's like, hey, everyone, before we play the show, we just want to give a big shout out to FuwaMoco. Okay.
Do they appear on screen behind them?
Yeah, like they're not invited, but they pull up a PNG unprompted.
So here's the thing. I wouldn't be at a Blink-182 concert.
No, you would not.
But I would be at a FuwaMoco concert. And if FuwaMoco said, we'd like to thank Blink-182, and then Blink-182 shows up behind them or walks on stage in front of them,
All right.
choice. That's a moment in history.
Okay, we have to go back in time about 15 years.
Oh my God, there's hope for the future.
We're Imagine
I'm there.
Dragons. Shout out to Yuna Youngblood.
All right. 15 years ago. You have to remember Lady Gaga. She had Miku on her concert.
Yeah, because Gaga was based.
There was a moment
She
where
literally just went, fuck yeah.
Hatsune Miku was the American spokesperson for the Toyota Corolla. And you could go to CorollaMiku.com to find out more.
And this never happened in America. By here, you could buy Domino's Pizza and have some time with Miku.
That's true. That is true. That is a classic right
Such a
there.
good commercial.
Such a classic fucking commercial.
Also, if you watch the documentary on that commercial, that one guy made who probably has autism. The guy in the commercial is an incredibly based man. He's like really cool.
Miku finds herself in the strangest of places.
She really does.
She was on David Letterman. Hi. Like, she literally performed on Letterman at one point. Like, what the fuck?
You can now play as her in Fortnite. So you can go and shoot people
No.
and then emote over them before finishing them.
She can shake hands with Hank Hill.
Yep. I saw that fucking comment.
It's so
a firm handshake. I like that Hatsune Miku.
I saw another one that was just like, mac and cheese and leeks. Well, I'll be. It's so good.
Dude, it's funny how well memers understand the character of Hank Hill.
It's so
It's like
good.
it's very competent write jobs for that shit.
It's so fucking good every time. Oh my God. All right.
Ugh, we had fun.
No more of that. Now it's time to talk about Nyana Banyana's graduation concert and how it got delayed, and now it's happening on the 21st. She actually was streaming about this earlier today when, like, I tuned in for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties, issues, bad things happened. This is the thing. So she's reworking and making sure everything's good, and then it'll happen on the 21st. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to that then, which is now?
Tomorrow?
For the people watching on release day.
Very good.
So definitely check it out. Celebrate Nyana Banyana while you can. Banyana.
We also have Nimi Nightmares 3D model debut.
Do we?
We do.
I definitely didn't skip that in the notes.
Nope, don't worry. I wasn't going to say anything.
Thank you. That wasn't my normal, I'm trying to save time. That was my, I completely fucking skipped it and didn't realize it.
I knew.
Good man. Bring up Nimi. She
This is
deserves
Nimi.
it. Good Nimi.
This is Nimi. Good Nimi. Who's a good Nimi? You's a good Nimi. I'm not going to do anything strange with the plushie. Just the cat's looking at it.
Just wondering about it.
Yeah, curious about it. Here you go, Nimi. You've had it.
There might be water in there or something. Just don't actually.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I know how to do comedy.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
I worry about the plush.
You have a good day at school? So yeah, Nimi Nightmare had a 3D debut. Very short turnaround time. We just got like proper Nimi.
Yeah.
Proper 2D Nimi. She's like, yeah, the 3D model's like done, I guess. Like stream time.
Meanwhile, I saw a tweet from fucking Mozu like yesterday that was like, I don't know what to do because I've had a 3D model ready for 6 months and I can't figure out a big enough event to debut it. And I'm just like, I want to reach through the Twitter and shake Mozu and be like, just do it. But Nimi Nightmare, how was this 3D? Is it beautiful and wonderful and everything you'd
It's
expect?
like a 1-to-1 to her 2D model.
It really is. It looks exactly like her 2D.
I see.
Like, it's just her 2D is now schmoovin'. She looked at a bunch of Zillow listings to figure out where she can live. I liked that part because I like looking at bad Zillows.
Yeah, like everything that she was looking at was all like $2 million or more.
Yeah, it was really funny to watch her 3D model get a tour. And then she revealed she already has the Nimi Wellness Center prepared for her background. Most people have observed this. I too have observed it using my oculars. She bounce.
I see.
She do be bouncing.
Good.
Mostly talking about breasts.
Oh, I figured about her skirt.
The skirt too. But she said, don't worry, I got bloomers just in case. Jesus Christ.
I'd like to point out she has done one stream since her debut, her 3D
We
debut.
ski.
And it's We Ski.
Never change, Nimi. Please never change.
With her 3D models, you can see her just attempting to ski.
Oh, I adore it.
It's so good. The full range of motion controls. It's a gorgeous 3D model. Yeah,
It
absolutely
really is.
wonderful. Those are nice garters, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, respectfully.
Much respect, ma'am.
Miss Tapir.
Very much health to your family, ma'am.
Yes. Long life and many children. I mean,
Ma'am.
ma'am. Is there anything else you'd like to point out about Nimi Nightmare's 3D model?
No, that's pretty much it. We covered most of it.
Cool. I like her little ears. They're cute. Aki Rosenthal is currently struggling, and that's not really good. She's been having issues with her physical and mental health. She's been taking time off. She's back if and when she can be, basically, but she's just generally going through a hard time right now. So our hearts go out to Aki, and we hope that she recovers well and soon.
She participated in a tournament here just a few days ago. Just kind of half that she wanted to participate, and just also to see like how she was doing, like to kind of test herself. And it seemed like she was still struggling with like low energy, and she's still having a hard time, but she was capable of sticking around for it.
It's good that she hung in there at the very least, I guess. It's tough when you're going through things like that, and like I said, all the best for her. She just hit 1 million subscribers, which is good too, but it's tough for that to happen at a time when she's going through things. So
Yeah.
all right. This is just an admission for us. I think we've already said it probably once or twice, but we're not going to Offkai.
Nope.
I wanted to go really badly. I was going to go last year, and then I got sick. There were no plans to go this year because, frankly, Carlos and I went to Japan. And that's a huge vacation for us that took up all of my PTO and all of my money, basically.
Offkai is also, it takes place at the absolute worst possible time of the year for me to be leaving the state.
Yeah.
I also ran the numbers, and for us, it would be cheaper to go to Vexpo, which we're still not going to because that's in England. And that's not a real place. I keep telling them.
Very made up.
So
We keep talking to these so-called British people, and they
British
stick to the lie. Spotted dick?
a bacon buddy?
Bacon isn't friends, you dummy.
Come on. Get real.
Get
Eat a
real.
burger.
That doesn't help.
So yeah, aside from the fact that it would be cheaper for us to internationally travel to a VTuber convention than go to Offkai, the timing isn't good. It's exciting, and I want to go, and I'd love to go, but it's just not going to happen. So
Yeah.
It is very expensive.
yes,
I won't lie. There's just enough VTubers for me to be interested this year, but it's very, 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 very expensive.
oh, they have some fantastic guests. If you're going, then I'm
Yeah.
excited for you, and I hope you have a great time.
Is this the first year that HoloLive is having like official presence?
I think they had folks there last year.
I think they always had a token presence, but I think this is their biggest one yet.
Yeah, Offkai is really proving itself.
Yeah. It's just everybody's there. Everybody's having events. Pio is there this year. And she half speaks English.
Yeah. I mean, you can understand what she's saying. Come on.
Yep. You can understand what she's saying. Like,
No, I'm kidding. It's one of those things though where, God, I just wish I could go. I really do. Offkai East when? When? East Coast side of country,
Alias unknown.
hanging out over here.
When-
We're literally in the middle of Vexpo and fucking Offkai, and we got nothing.
Shiori Novella, Narissa, Gerard T. Rexford.
I'm gonna start
Van
organizing
Zelen,
my own VTuber thing.
Bonnie Barkswell.
Bonnie?
Ricky Poppet.
Oh, Ricky, hello, Ricky.
Oof. Ooh, boys.
The lads.
Mari.
_ EN.
Yes.
And Edie Sleepy.
I don't.
Meiji Mochi, fuck! Fucking love Mishimo Chibi.
Big nose bug.
Big Nose is pretty cool. Big Nose Bug. Hey, Juniper's gonna be there.
Pillow Deer.
Pillow Deer's gonna be there.
Pillow Deer's gonna be there.
I'm gonna lie down and
Porcelain,
cry for a
Rin
while.
Penrose.
Nina's going.
Pia P UFO. Grimmy.
Pia's gonna be there. Grimmy's gonna
Why
be there.
Malicious. Snuffy. Shindigs. Obey Kitty Cat. Dokibird. Contail VA. Kuzuna AI.
At this point, it might be easier to say who's not going.
Nijisanji.
I forgot they were kicked out of it last year, weren't they?
Because last year it's like we want to invite Dokibird to this morning. We want to invite you. You know that situation is where like, you got to pick between two friends, and it's like, well, one friend's really in the wrong. Also, they're not my friend; they're a company.
I didn't know Cookie was in a group. Huh. Apparently, Cookie's in 3 a.m. There's a 3 a.m. store.
I'm buying things from the store.
Cool hats.
Stream of conscious POV. You are Nick.
Jira Jisaki, I forgot about, but she's really cool. Let's move on. Yeah, everything's cool is happening at Offkai, and I'm staying in fucking Pennsylvania. Upcoming events. Dokibird's got a beach outfit today.
Yeah.
Thank you for checking out the upcoming events.
We'll remember to put them in upcoming events again next time.
Word.
Dopey Bird. Dopey.
I miss Croaky.
Me too. How is he doing? Is he healthy?
Is he eating many trash?
What doth he eat?
Music. There's a new original from Takane Lui.
It's called Zig Zag.
A zigzag it is. Carlos, lead us into more knowledge.
Yep, it's like a fantasy themed music video. It's kind of electric swing.
That's not shocking. She loves electro swing.
Yeah. I wasn't super familiar with her music, but just reading from comments, that seems to be like the style that she likes going for.
Definitely.
This fucking video reminds me very specifically of a Vocaloid video.
Not surprising.
It's a Rin and Len video.
Don't ask me.
Are you not a fan of Rin and Len? Keep going. I'll figure it out.
I mean, it's a cool video. It shows her like kind of like a duality. Like one is her in a bright red like ball dress, and the other is her in just like her normal outfit. But yeah, it's a good song, good music video. And like I said, I wasn't super familiar with her music. I'll have to check out more of it sometime. But I mean, Louie just in particular, she's one of the JP talents that I don't really get to see that much of. She always comes across as kind of like one of the more mature talents to me. So I don't know, I probably should honestly pay more attention to her.
Takane Lui?
But yeah.
She speaks English really well too. Like,
yeah, when she had an interview of Dakota Johnson, the star of Madam Web, which was the sequel, of course, to Morbius.
Yeah.
And the movie that came before Kraven the Hunter, which was the movie that people were craving that summer. You can tell that by the fact no one watched it.
Yeah.
I'm craving to leave this conversation. Her English is good. Conversational.
Good. That's good.
I think that's at least the fourth time we've brought that movie and interview up on the podcast.
Do you know how everyone has their bit? That's my bit.
I'm a big fan of Takane Lui's thighs.
How did they let that happen?
Have you seen her thigh gap?
I have seen her.
You could drive a fucking truck through this. Look at that.
Yeah, I see.
Craziness.
I see now, not that we would normally ever see that on a stream.
I have seen it.
Yeah, it's impressive. cool music. Good job, Louis. Check it out if you like electro swing and or Takane Lui. Shael Tonya from Idol Corp has a new music video for Spinel Tide.
Yes.
It's electro pop, apparently.
Yep, electronic pop song. This was celebrating her new swimsuit reveal that we will be talking about later.
Oh, it's really cute.
It is. Her actual swimsuit 3D model does not look like that.
No. No, I saw the picture you put in there. And I was... So many questions. Cute video, though, for this song.
Yes. It just had like a live 2D style animation for the video. So high quality, just looping animation.
Do you like live 2D? There you go. Caspurr Catacchini has a new song, Sinking Down.
Yep. The video, it's him kind of like swimming around the ocean. So about this, original music video, the music, vocals, lyrics, illustrations, video, literally everything was all done by him.
One man fucking army.
Good job, Caspurr.
So
it's a cool video too. It's neat.
Yeah.
It tells a story.
It definitely is a bit of an amateur looking video, but it kind of has like some soul to it though. Just because knowing that like he did everything himself, and it's still it looks really nice.
It does. And like I said, there's a story that comes across and everything. It's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, highly recommend it. It's just a nice chill song.
There you go. Check it out right now. Caspurr Catacchini. Cover time. Not just the corporation, but also covers in general. There's a big HoloLive cover of Cyberpunk Dead Boy.
Now, this popped out of nowhere for me. This was such one of the weirdest song collabs I have ever seen them do.
I'm seeing so many very varied people. There's Callie, there's Sora, there's Haka, there's
the whole thing, it's Rio from Holostars JP that I don't think any of us know anything about.
No, not really.
Banzo and Haka, Tokino Sora, Callie, Kobo, and Hajime.
Crazy group. Very cool.
It's like if you threw the entire HoloLive as a company together and stirred them up and then just scooped out a handful of them, and that's what this is.
Oh, Japan loves their gotcha. That's how you build a song sometimes. You just gotcha with what you got and then take them to the studio. It's like one of those ones where they walk in and they're like, who's here? Haka, get over here. Sora, thanks. Come on. Like, walk into a room full of people, just start grabbing people and throwing them into the booth. That's funny, though. I mean, like, that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, this is one of my favorite songs of the week. And it's just it's a nice, catchy song. It's just a PNG video, but it's a cool-looking PNG, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I highly recommend this one.
It looks really cool. I'm going to have to check it out and see how it sounds because I'm super curious at this point. It's such a chaotic bunch.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Speaking of chaos, Polka covered Telephony. Telephony? Lots of memes in this. Wow, already.
It's a meme song. It's a very catchy meme song. I highly recommend it just for the animation alone. There's just it's really wild.
I see.
We're Subway Surfers in the corner. Come on, Polka.
These are Japanese accessible memes, sir.
Yes, they are.
Oh, there's a Kronii head flying through. Nice.
Yep, it's very cross branch too.
Oh, that's good.
This was my other favorite video of the week. I love this.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, but it's Polka, so it's going to be incredibly high effort and very well done, frankly, because that's sort of all she does.
Yes,
especially when it comes to her music. So there you go. Check that out right now too, along with Hachima and Roboco, who covered Monitoring.
Expected more people to cover this song.
It's a creepy door peephole video.
Was this a Deco 27?
It's that Miku song with the peephole one.
Gotcha.
Has 66 million views on his YouTube.
Yep.
So yeah, One of the bigger Mikus. They'll play it at Coachella.
Another Miku has hit Deco 27's channel.
Oh no.
Cool. Good video, good cover.
Yep.
There you go. That's all you need to know, frankly.
Horrible video. Dog shit cover.
You're a butthole.
I'm not a butthole.
Don't you come after Roboco like that.
Oh,
Hachima can take it. She'll fight back.
That's true. That's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Roboco. Fuck. Eat shit, Hachima.
Weird stance, but okay.
It's called I Want to Fight.
You're going to wake up with a knife in your back.
Yay. Based and cool.
And a spork in your sternum. Eva Ananova has covered Nope, You're Late, I Already Died by Wi-Fi Skeleton. Hey, Carlos.
Yes.
Fucking what?
It has 13 million views, the original.
Huh.
It is you. The you are correct. It is you who is wrong.
I can guess. I don't know, man.
Apparently this person was he had just started going viral. He was an underground artist that started to go a little bit viral. Was because this is a tribute song.
Oh, shit.
A tribute cover. This artist is no longer among the living.
Oh.
Sorry to hear
What
that.
the fuck? This funny little cat video has like a lot of lore. And that's fucked up to hear, dude.
Yeah.
I'd have to dig in and learn more about this song.
I've heard mixed feelings on the artist in particular, but they definitely had a lot of fans. People really liked their music.
Well, shit.
And I mean, it's a good song. I liked it.
No, that's good at least. And now we know. And sorry for my flippant tone, I guess, because I didn't realize it was something very serious. I will have to check it out.
Yep. This is just something that Eva did for... It's just something that she wanted to do. So yeah, I'm glad she did it.
Oh, there you go. Miori Celesta has covered Surprising Thanks.
Yep, this is a happy, upbeat song from the Ensemble Stars mobile game. It's a sponsored cover.
Oh, okay.
But it's a music game, so it's very fitting that she would do this.
The animation for the video is really good.
Yeah.
Man, I've listened to no music this week, it turns out. Holy shit. Like, normally I try and get through at least some of the stuff that's happened, but I had nothing this time. Oh, well.
Yep, highly recommend this. This was for the game's 3-year anniversary.
Nice. Well, congratulations to her for the sponsorship and them for making it 3 years. Nyana Banyana has covered Lowly God's Requiem. What took her so long?
Well, she covered this, and she also covered the Mimu Kawa Nice Try. That's the meme, like, Rage Uno music video.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this style of drawing before, I guess.
Yeah. These are both covers that she did, for her graduation.
Nice. Yeah, I imagine these tie into her music, her concert in some way, but I'm not sure.
Possibly.
Well, either way, very cool. I'm glad that we're getting a bunch of Nyana before she graduates. That's awesome.
Yeah. I had to end this with just
Rebby Rompin,
yes,
who's having a rompin' good time singing about the gay frogs. She did a cover of Gay Frogs.
Oh, no.
All right, I think that's all we need to worry about when it comes to gay frogs. Favorite stream moments of the week.
Favorite stream moments of the week.
Kiara played Vindictus Defying Fate Alpha Test.
Oh my god, Vindictus Defying Fate Alpha Test?
Yes.
Sure is. How would you not know that?
Because this game isn't out yet.
Nope.
Is Kiara some sort of gaming journalist?
Kiara, the professional game journalist.
She is a gamer. What did you think? I didn't watch this.
So I'm actually very excited for this personally.
Okay, what is it?
Vindictus it's a Nexon game.
All right, we're gonna move on.
But Vindictus is an MMO.
Yeah.
And I love this MMO.
Character creator.
It was so much fun. I loved this. This is one of my favorite MMOs I've ever played by a lot.
Okay.
And Nexon, shockingly, they have decided to start coming out with Vindictus Defying Fate, which is going to be a single-player remake of the MMO.
Huh.
I am ecstatic to hear that they are doing this. I love that game so much. I've heard they're going to be trying to add like co-op multiplayer to it too, which would make it even better being based on an MMO. But I love this game so much. And hearing that they're dumping their stupid
Nexon,
just stopping what they're doing and just making a single player game off of what was a really good game if it was not a Nexon microtransaction fest.
I think that Shift Up really changed the way that things are working. It changed a lot of they've changed a lot of perceptions in the game industry when it comes to how you can format your games nowadays. Because they made Nikke, which is like, it fucking prints money and asses. That is what that game is. It gives you a new ass to look at every month, and it gives you no money in your bank account. That's what Nikke does. And then they were like, we could just make like a really good single player game that's like really pretty and is like AAA. Should we do that? We want to do that, right? We can take all our Nikke money and just make something we love. Let's just do that. And then they did that. And it was incredibly successful. Again, it sold like 3.5 million copies because they made Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
And so there's something neat about like taking something that you've had that this is a thing that's designed to be a whatever and print money and go forever. And they just go, well, let's just kind of like tweak that a little bit and just put it out as a single player game that you can just buy and play.
I hope more companies start doing that.
I mean, it's a slight trend you've been seeing because Granblue did very similar.
That's true because they did their
There tends
fantasy.
to be a feeling of like, if you make a gacha, you figure out what kind of studio it is then, which is, do they just keep making gacha games forever? Like, Hoyo turns back around and makes another gacha game, and a lot of people consider Hoyo to be above average for gacha, but, still. And then you have...
But gacha is the game.
But gacha is the game.
Because you can tell because every game is gacha.
Every game goes back to being a slot machine.
Yeah.
And then you have Shift Up, you have Granblue, I guess even technically, if you want to count like shit like League of Legends solo player games and their other ventures. Then you have these studios that go, we kind of want to turn around and make a new thing. Like League of Legends got interviewed and they said, we literally don't care if Arcane made $1. We just wanted to make a cool goddamn show. And you have Shift Up and like, I don't know. I have respect for the guy from recent interviews where he goes, yeah, we're glad the game's on PC. We want people to mod this shit.
Yeah.
And the one interview I personally really like with him, there's a part where he was talking about what for the second game, he said, we're going to try harder with the story. We didn't do perfect with the Stellar Blade story. I'll admit that. And it's like, wow, this guy actually like takes criticism and just keeps balling.
Yeah. Like, honestly, even Nikke, don't get me wrong, Nikke is 90% ass and tits, but that 10% of story is actually fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the graphics are, like, getting past the whole sex barrier and everything with it. Like, the gameplay is actually really fun, especially on mobile. It's shocking how fun that gameplay is for a mobile game. The characters are all really interesting and deep, and the stories are all really cool. Like, it's actually just kind of a good game.
Like, I watched a lot of good faith criticism of Stellar Blade, and the only issue people really had with it was, like, the story was eh. And even in the interview, the guy was like, we had to cut the fucking story where we explain why she changes her clothes. Like, holy shit, what are we doing? I hope to hear more about that. And in general, I hope to see more games move towards this. I'd like to stop having to gamble. I just want to play good games.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I mean, watching Kiara play this, it's like they literally took just assets from the MMO and threw them in for the alpha test. Like, I remember the characters. I remember the exact assets they were using. And they were taking a lot of the stuff from the cosmetics shop, too, which it worries me a little. because they had a ton of cosmetics for it.
Mm.
In the alpha test, it was in-game currency. Will it be that when the game releases? Probably not. But I can dream.
Basically, this sounds good on paper. Let's wait to see how they screw it up.
Yeah.
But just from the gameplay, it's just without the online aspect of it, it's just a really good third-person action game. And it looks like they actually tuned the difficulty up a little bit on it too to make it a proper action game instead of a grindy MMO.
Oh, I can envision that.
Yeah. Kiara struggled really hard on some of the bosses. I mean, part of that had to do with the fact that she was having many, many technical issues that may or may not have been her fault or the fact that it was an alpha. It's hard to tell.
It can be difficult at times.
But yeah, I am excited for this. I'm really glad that Kiara got the chance to, alpha test this and show it off.
Yeah, it's cool.
Also, it's a Korean game. The girl's extremely attractive, not wearing a lot of clothes in most of the outfits. There are sliders for things that you can only have in Asian games.
Ah, yes.
I see.
The sliders that are always quite high.
I also want to point out real quick that the artist for Shift Up's games, EK and Stellar Blade, Kim Hyung-tae, I bought an Xbox 360 game because he did the character designs and I loved them so much I bought the game. And that was before I knew that it was him. That was just pure coincidence. So.
I see.
Or not coincidence, just historical, I guess, at that point.
Pure history.
Are you done? With
Yes.
Yours? Okay. I watched Kronii be racist. No.
Yes.
What did I watch?
What did you watch?
I don't know, some ASMR. Echo Mori just did a new one. It was really good.
Oh, fuck you.
Wow. Okay. You know what? I don't want Carlos. Go ahead.
Wait, Nick.
Mhm.
Nick.
Mhm.
Nick.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Oh, apology accepted.
You figure out what you watch yet?
Yeah, I watched Alicia Delantano. She played Shadowverse. She did some ASMRs and stuff too.
I watched her play Shadowverse for a little bit before I came over.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Shadowverse definitely has art.
Yeah.
You can see that woman's navel through her clothing.
Yes.
It's quite tight. I've never worn anything that shows my navel. I don't mean like, ooh, midriff. I mean, she's wearing a bodysuit. You can store pennies in her navel.
Yes.
And play cards.
Mhm.
The story was very dramatic.
I didn't follow any of the story. I just kind of watched Alicia play the card game. I don't know what story was happening.
I don't know what story was happening. I caught it near the beginning.
Well, I hope you're enjoying your card game, Allah. Oh, and there's something else I was going to say. I guess we'll get to it later then. Go ahead. Tell us about the next thing that you got to watch this week, Carlos.
I watched Hikanari Hina from Face Connect a little bit. She did a Father's Day stream.
Papa?
Papa.
Did it involve her father?
No.
Okay.
She was yandere. She had a knife.
Oh. Oh yes, my
Happy Father's
yandere
Day.
father.
You were not allowed to be a father unless it was with a specific someone.
Was it her?
Was it her?
You're not allowed to finish that sentence either.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oops.
Oops.
I hit a death flag.
There were
My bad.
There were many viewers that hit the death flags. Also, one of the other phase talents raided into her, and then she's proceeded to threaten all of them because they were from a different woman.
Good bit. Solid bit. I like this bit. It's a fun bit.
It was a fun stream. It's an hour and a half of her messing around, threatening her chat while holding a knife.
Nice.
I'm glad she came back. I still check her out every once in a while.
Nice. I've watched 2 different anime women build Gundams this week. I watched Echo Mori build a Gundam, and I watched Pillow Deer build a Gundam. I didn't catch a whole lot of Pillow Tears. I just kind of popped in right at the end and got to see her finished product. But I like watching people build Gundams. Maybe it's because I like building Gundams myself. What you might call a fan of that thing. So if you want to see people build Gundams, go watch people build Gundams. Cameron, have you watched anything this week?
Why, yes, I have.
What have you watched this week?
I'll discuss these very briefly. I watched a little bit of Strani Cuttles playing Vending Dokkan. It is her special interest, the vending machine game.
I saw that. I didn't get the chance to watch any of it.
It was really fascinating. I appreciate the foot cam still going strong. Strong feature of the channel. I watched Dokibird play a modded version of the horse test game. I don't know if you guys are aware of this.
No.
Some person started posting something called a horse test game where he's trying to make like an auto racer where the horses race the same way DVD logos bounce off the borders. The internet got deeply invested in these horses and started coming up with lore. Like one of the horses' name is something like buy one, get one free. And people go, oh, buy one, get one free is a goddamn whore. I highly, 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 with all of my heart, recommend you look up horse testing lore videos. Because like it's basically Twitch plays Pokemon. People lost their fucking minds and got deeply invested in these horses. So she modded it so it was her little mascots racing around.
I see.
People got invested.
I believe.
And at the end of this is when she announced her summer plans to get a swimsuit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I watched a little bit of Mori Calliope's membership stream where she was practicing bass. She's still building the calluses, still getting at it.
Nice.
I think I saw that Watame just posted that she got a new guitar too.
Ooh.
She was showing a picture of it.
And double check to make sure there's anything else. Penny and Stocking got a new trailer. That's coming out soon.
Nice.
I think that's coming out very soon. Looking forward to that new anime. I hope they get the same dub cast back because the Penny Stocking dub is legend.
Yeah, it is.
Mint Maid played some Planet Zoo. I fucking love Planet Zoo. I love Planet Zoo so goddamn much. And I watched some clips that our podcast boys recommended us. I watched Raiden's lecture a little bit at the Kyoto University.
Oh, yeah.
I also watched the Mari_EN clip. That was my first exposure to Face Connect Full Blast. It blew my hair back a little.
That will happen.
Wasn't prepared for how unhinged, even though I've been told for years.
I have a couple of clips. I'll see if I can find them at home and share them with you.
And then I researched controversy for 2 hours. Those aren't fun streams. That was not my favorite stream. My apology was not my favorite stream moment of the week. Unfortunately. All right, that's me summed up.
Nice. Carlos, would you like to go again? I've got 2 more that I can talk about.
I'll do a couple more brief ones here. Face Connect did a coffee factory stream. I don't know, it was Dizzy, Ember, Jelly, and Lumi in Minecraft role-playing, running a coffee factory.
That sounds cool.
It was just them being a bunch of idiots. Dizzy was the toxic idiot manager. I could not tell what was actually serious and what she was role-playing because she's actually pretty good at it. At one point, the phase girls turned around and noticed that she was using a wooden pickaxe to try and, dig through the earth and do things. And like, Dizzy, no, don't do that.
Don't use the wooden pickaxe. Come on.
It was a good time. They were just being a bunch of goofballs. At one point, they found a monkey.
Good.
And Dizzy deemed it the monkey. It was the new assistant manager.
Accurate. Fair.
It was just a big, huge parody of like toxic workplace environment. That was the whole stream. And the final thing I watched was, Shael Tonya, Idol Corp. She did her swimsuit reveal.
Yeah. Oh yes, you did mention this.
It was a big karaoke stream. Just with her 3D model with her new swimsuit.
And what a model it is, Carlos.
Yes, there is. There's not a lot of skin being covered, particularly in the backside.
Oh wow, it's still up too.
It is.
Oh my god, she bald.
She has a bald toggle.
She's so bald.
She said it was one of like the most requested things that she get, so she was forced to get a bald toggle.
Fair. I see London, I see France. Wow, what do I see? Enhance.
Yeah. There is, especially in her backside, there is very little covering anything other than her hair is covering most of it.
That tail is doing a lot of work to cover things.
Yes, it is.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'll be home soon.
I tell my family not to watch the podcast. I'm gonna fucking kill my cat.
Nick's cat has knocked down Nick's customary towel, marking his table quite nude.
I don't know what's up with him the last 2 weeks, but I'm just gonna fucking kill him. That's it. Gonna throw him out a window.
Well, there's a couple more things I'll cover from this stream. She had sound effects set up for this. So she got beautiful situations such as the camera was on her feet and somebody submitted the JoJo yes, yes, yes.
Oh my god.
meme.
The dogs were available.
Yes. So she wasn't actually controlling the camera for this. She had a software set up that just had a bunch of auto-generated camera angles. That was a mistake. The camera was on her, the lower half of her body and her feet for about half of the stream. Much to the enjoyment of a lot of the chat.
I see. That's good for everyone that wanted to see.
Yeah. It was a little bit troublesome when she was trying to talk to the chat and the camera would decide to just move to her backside while she's trying to talk. But, yeah, it was fun.
Oh, she got a cute little drink hanging off of her. That's cute.
She does. Yeah, it was a fun stream. She called chat a pervert multiple times.
I don't understand why.
Yeah. Karaoke, there was like one English song. Everything else was in Japanese, or I think it was all Japanese. Some of it might have been Korean, but I'm not 100% sure.
Beyond me, man.
So, yep, that is it for me.
Okay. I caught about half of Pillow Deer's ASMR Parade 2, finally. So I caught up on that. That's just like me catching up on things. It's really good. Punch my mic. I really like it. It's good stuff.
I see. I assume you made it to the cat then.
I made it past the cat. Cat was a solid bit of ASMR. She just meowed at me for a while. Pretty cool. What a realistic cat. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm still working halfway my way through it, but it is really good stuff. A lot of really good ASMR. Some of it is just crazy. Out of left field, I watched Limu react to the Xbox Games Showcase.
Oh my god,
Gee.
Limu reacting to the Xbox Game Showcase?
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why you watched that.
Because I like Xbox stuff? Maybe?
No way.
I've watched everybody else react to it. Why not Limu, I figured. So I threw it on and did my dishes. Good reactions, solid reactions. She had like 5 different games that she wanted to buy from this, so. She was excited for Keeper. I'm excited for Keeper. Keeper looks sick. It's a new Tim Schafer game.
Oh yeah.
You play as a lighthouse, you have a burb friend. Burb friend, good. That's all. That's about all I watched. Alicia did some unarchived karaoke, but I can't talk about that. It's unarchived. There's no records. So aside from that, thank you for watching this week. We always appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. We certainly did. Special comments and special thank yous for our commenters
Thank you as always, commenters.
As always, let me bring up what you guys had to say to us this week.
Oh my god. Y'all talking to us?
It's pretty cool. Let's see. Comment saying that I like your stuff and the effort you put into these weekly. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's very appreciated.
We actually really do appreciate that.
Yeah, it's very nice. Trevor said mail on stream is a great name for a mail segment. I'd pull your Discord and the comments on other potential segment names as well. Feel free, suggest segment names.
Yes. Send your ideas to mail on stream.
Ranson said that I don't know exactly what he's talking about, but he said the Japanese title was Henshin. English. Oh, okay. I know what he's talking about now. The English title is Metamorphosis. There are cases where it's called Emergence instead. He basically gave us a full rundown on the history.
I am aware of the Emergence name too. Metamorphosis is, I think, the official English name for it.
Probably.
I just appreciate he gives the version ID for the Josuke ending. I have to tell you though, I thought that meme was funny. I saw that before I saw JoJo's. So everything Josuke did made no sense. The second I got to part 4, I went, oh! Boy, does that porn make more sense now.
I am sadly deeply uncultured at this particular moment because I have not seen either of JoJo nor this reference. So
I recommend JoJo more than I do Metamorphosis.
So I should start there and then read Metamorphosis.
You'll have more cojones.
I see.
You're gonna fucking need those.
I remember I did actually watch the Trash Taste episode on
where they brought the guy on?
Where they brought the author on.
Yeah.
And the author, like, so it's scary enough how messed up this hentai is. And then to hear the author said, like, admit, he's like, I grew up in New York public school. Like, everything in the story is something I actually saw happen to people in real life growing up.
Mm.
That was not fun to hear.
No.
Well, I'm gonna skip a couple comments.
That's an omen.
Cash said, I have a fondness for Prospector Carl.
Well, he's
Cash,
fucking
he's
dead.
dead.
Fucking dead, nerd.
Oh, wait, hold on. I must contact the Dark Magics to revive him. Merchman and Mr. Poss. You see, I'm assembling a team. I don't know what your team is for.
Whoa, are we some kind of super chat?
Stupid. Gaming Dreamer said, speaking of Marvel vs. Capcom, I have a segment idea where you 3 come up with a VTuber fighting game roster of 30 to 40 characters.
30 to 40?
That's a big fucking
I
roster.
can't even name 30 to 40. I don't know, like, you know how there's the Dragon Ball Z fighting game that has like 7 Gokus? We're gonna have 7 Iron Mice.
Fucking Cameron's gonna give us Doki, Croaky, and...
Croaky's the secret shitpost character.
That makes sense.
Croaky?
Dan?
Dan Avidan's in it. Hi, Iron Mouse.
Gaming Dreamer also said maybe get all the money in a donation stream and make a small VTuber agency. No.
No.
No. It's so much work.
It's a small VTuber agency, but it's all the default model from VTube Studio.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Hi, we're not Neurosama, whatever.
Alicia Delantano said, coffee cam, best cam.
Yeah.
Thank you for the episode. And then Alicia also said, can I get #1 commenter?
You did.
I said, if you try hard enough and believe with all of your heart and all 4 of your stomachs, then I think you can do it. She's a cow. She has 4 stomachs.
Yeah, she ruminates.
Yeah.
She eats cud.
Yeah, choose the cud.
I guess we're going to have to start streaming more. We have to figure out who our #1 stream watcher is.
God, I can't wait for more work. It's my favorite idea.
Bro, you gotta pay us to get us to stream. You gotta make it happen.
I do need to stream more often, though. Either way, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it, everybody. We love the comments. They're always very fun. You want updates in the meantime between episodes? Check us out on Twitter. Cameron has controlled the blue sky.
It's mine.
Yep. We always love when you leave comments. Please feel free to do so down below. Always greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give us thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and all that other good stuff on YouTube. You want to chat with us? We got a Discord. Hang out. Tell us what we should be talking about on the podcast, frankly. It's a good idea. There's an audio version available of the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, as well as on YouTube. Please review us on there so the algorithm likes us. 5 stars really helps us go far. And also share us around with new folks if you think they'll dig us and hang out as well. Let's move on to the birthdays and get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
June 21st, Alicia Delantano. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Alicia Delantano of Globy. June 23rd, that was the other thing I alluded to earlier, that she's got like a big stream plans coming up this weekend. So
Lisa, let me know what you want.
tune
We'll
in.
make it happen.
Tune in for Alicia
me know.
Delantano's birthday stream. She's not doing like a big like week-long event or nothing, but she's gonna have a fun time. Josuiji Shinri from Holostars on June 23rd. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
On June 24th, Juna Unagi, who is now independent. Happy birthday. On June 25th, Heidi Heider, who is independent. Happy birthday. All the Cal VTubers have birthdays this month.
This is their month.
And June 26th, Cha-Cha, your VTubing mom. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Got real smooth.
That's it. That's the podcast. See
The
ya.
answer is I do like VAllure.
See ya.